Hello friends!
Hi!
Welcome back to our home.
Yes.
We are here for the 4th week in a row now, and so week 4 is complete. We're on week 5 now.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So over a month in our home.
Yep.
Trying to make the best of it.
Limited trips out.
Yeah. So during this week we had a lot of fun. It was spring break, so we didn't have to homeschool or do anything like that.
No.
And we had a couple of birthdays. The first one was Red Dog's birthday.
Yeah.
And she turned 8. She's
an
crazy. Old lady. And so for her birthday, we took her out for a walk. We usually try to take the dog somewhere and get a treat, but we can't do that. So we went on a nice walk, and she met some new puppy friends and wore herself out, really.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It really was a good time.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Red! Oh, what I gonna know? What I gonna do? I'm gonna get it.
Nope.
Also, this week was the first time that we did not want to leave the house to get any supplies or food, so we signed up for Instacart.
Yeah.
And ordered groceries online for the first time.
Yeah, I may never go to the grocery store again. It makes it really easy. As the people are shopping, they're making replacements and stuff, and you can actually in real time say, no, I don't want to get that, I want to get that, or you can pre-arrange the replacements. Yeah, it's a great alternative right now, especially with not being able to get out. Last time I went to the grocery store, by the end of it, I was having a little bit of anxiety, which I don't normally get that often, and I didn't like it very much. And so the Instacart is the way to go.
Once it came, you went out and like sprayed it down.
Yeah,
with
Lysol. Yeah.
And because we didn't see it get delivered, it was just dropped at the house. So we don't know if they were wearing gloves or a mask or anything, like whoever was shopping. So we just took the extra precaution and sprayed everything before bringing it in the house.
Yeah.
And they didn't use plastic bags other than the produce ones.
Yes, it was nice.
Kind of hurt my feelings, but I mean, it is what it is. The next day, you actually went out of the house. You and Jude went to a place to play golf.
Yes.
And, well, not play golf, like hit golf balls.
Yeah, we went to a driving range. There's one right around the corner from our house, and if there's one thing about a golf course, it's wide open. So I didn't feel bad about going
And what kind
out.
of precautions were they taking to like make sure that everything was clean? Because you did buy a bucket of balls. I'm assuming.
So they were soaking all the balls in what looked like either a Lysol or a Clorox solution inside the machine. When the balls came out, they were wet, so that meant that they were being cleaned. The other thing is when we walked into the clubhouse, there were 2 options that I didn't realize when I went to this place. You could go in the clubhouse and say, hey, I want to hit a bucket of balls and, pay for it in there. But they also had a machine out there where I could have just paid for it right there and not had to talk to anybody. So
I have to touch the machine.
next time I go, I'm gonna do that.
I saw the machine.
But they had tables in front of the counter so that you maintain the distance, which I thought was a really cool thing
nice.
for them to do.
Speaking of being outside, we also took the time to drive an hour and a half out to the Poppy Reserve.
Yes.
And because we'd never gotten the chance to like go out and see the poppies last year, and we really wanted to. And we went this year, and we went on what we knew was kind of going to be a rainy day. Just thinking that there would be less people out on a rainy day, and we don't mind getting out in the rain.
Yeah.
And so it started off as a nice day, and then the closer we got to the poppies, it was like dun dun dun. It was very ominous, and the temperature dropped like 10 degrees. It got really chilly, and we of course did not pack enough jacket to keep us super warm, but it didn't dampen our spirits. We still drove out there. We did learn, like, the hardest part about driving somewhere right now is if you have to stop to go to the bathroom. That was so stressful. Yeah. I mean, obviously but the kids are like, ooh this, ooh that, touch this, open the door. You know, they're trying to be nice, and we're like, no.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit stressful, but not too bad.
No.
And but it was so nice to see the poppies. We didn't really get to get on the reserve because they did have the roadblock because they didn't want anybody going out there. But we did pull out on the side of the road, found a nice little patch, and they were beautiful poppies.
Some of the best scenery I've been around in a while. So
even on a rainy day.
Yes.
And they're actually like way over there, you can see, but they have the road closed, so we just got out and we're gonna walk it. We're gonna hike it. Yeah. So let's go see the poppies. I'm so excited. And it's very cold.
Yes.
Way out there, you can see all the orange. That's where we were headed, but the road was closed. So we're just gonna settle for these little patches over here.
Still very beautiful.
It is. If you didn't know, the state flower of California is this poppy right here. week with a big birthday, another birthday.
Yeah.
Our oldest, Jude, is 11.
Not sure how that happened.
Yes. So for many days leading up to his birthday, he's like, 2 days until I'm a tween. When next time I'm a tween. Yeah. So we have a tween now.
Yes. He's very excited about that fact.
But it was kind of a hard day for him. He's a social butterfly, and he really wanted to go do something. And it was hard. Originally, grandparents were supposed to be in town, and of course they couldn't come. And so our backup plan was just to go to Disneyland, but then Disneyland closed. Well, closed longer, because at that point we knew Disneyland was closed until the end of March, so we thought maybe, but that obviously didn't work out. But we did get some friends on a Zoom call and try to have like a virtual birthday, and we had like a dance party with sticks, the glow sticks, at the end of the day, and we played Jude's favorite game, Kids Against Maturity. Yeah. And it ended up, I think, being a great day. Of course, it was totally a roller coaster for him. One minute he's like, "This is the best day ever," and then the next minute he was like, "This is the worst day ever."
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jude.
Happy birthday to you.
You gotta keep going. Like a chicken.
Keep it going. He's blowing one out at a time. Woo! Yay! Stop blinking or you will go blind.
Sleep tight, don't let Jackie Chan's chopstick hands bite. Sleep tight, don't let Master Splinter bite. Sleep tight, don't let John Cena bite.
Cloudy with the chance of my dog's list. Okay. Cloudy with a chance of bag boobies. Bag boobies.
Bag boobies.
This looks like a job for awesome sauce. This looks like a job for Brooks Maggie.
Definitely bittersweet to see it as a parent too. Like, I was super thankful to have things like Zoom, things like FaceTime, stuff like that, but it was a really surreal thing for me, I guess, when we were filming them all singing happy birthday from all over the world, which was awesome, but it hit me in a weird way too, of like a kind of a joyful sadness.
Yeah.
Is that a way to? There's no way to describe it. It was just like wow, this is not ideal, but I'm so glad that he's got some friends from literally. We had people calling from Florida, somebody up in Pennsylvania, somebody here in California. So there were so many kids on that call, and they all were having fun on the call and everything else. So I was really thankful for that piece, but it definitely was kind of tough to experience that, I guess.
I think,
I don't know how to put it.
I think the way that you worded it, like a joyful sadness, is a good way to describe exactly what this quarantine life is.
Yeah.
It's joyful in the fact that we're discovering things that we love, that we knew we loved, but we lost because we were too busy filling our time with what we thought was important. And we're getting them back. I mean, we're being forced to take them back to like have hobbies again and forced family time. And I say forced family time because that's one of the cards. But we'll never take traveling for granted again.
No.
We'll never take actually being in a room together with friends and family granted. And that's the blessing, if you will, of this whole situation.
Yeah, but it was a happy birthday. We had a great time, made some good brownies, played some games. There was a lot to be happy and thankful about. So it's going to be a really interesting and fun memory later on.
With that being said, we hope you guys are all hanging in there and making the best of this situation and discovering parts of yourself that you forgot existed. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.